Hey gang, Melissa here, and different video for you today. 25 random things tag that is going on, or going around on YouTube. And my twin, Kristingehm, she came up with a really great idea for us to do it together. And so she's gonna do 12 of the things about me, and I don't know what they are. And I'm gonna do 13 of the things about me, because 12 and 13 is 25. Oh my god. Yeah, so we just got done filming the one for her where we did the same thing. But yeah, just a different idea, and I think it was brilliant on her behalf. So we're going to jump right in. First thing that you don't know about me, or I might have said it in a different video, I am a horrific procrastinator. Horrific. And proof of that, I finished up with Kristen's list of her things about 5 minutes before we started filming her video. And I have 11 of my 13 done because I'm just going to magically come up with them by the end of this video. So I procrastinate, and it happens a lot.
That's true. It's true. I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Well, since you went negative with your first one, I'm going to go positive. Melissa, I've never known anyone who loves with her whole heart as much as Melissa does. Mm-hmm. She is... she's just awesome, and she's one of the best friends that I've ever had.
Thank you, Kristen. That's very sweet. And I'm gonna need a box of Kleenex here in a minute. So
I got all mushy right off the bat.
I know you did. Like, don't do that. I'm not good at being serious.
Kind of negative. I had to go positive.
I don't know that. I don't know you have enough positive to offset. No, I'm just kidding. All right, number 2. I am a chronic insomniac. And it's not just, oh, I have a hard time going to sleep, or, oh, I wake up sometimes. My body literally does not shut down unless I take my sleep medication. And you may be going, oh, yeah, right, it would shut down eventually. Really? Because the worst it got to was I went 105 hours with no sleep, and I finally had to go back to the doctors, and they were like, oh, yeah. So the whole... using torture techniques, you know, the sleep deprivation for torture techniques. Not on this chick. Nope.
Alright. Melissa drinks milk from the jug.
I hate your guts.
You know, it's just ridiculous.
Okay. Why?
How hard is it?
What if I just want a sip? What if I just want a little swig? Why am I going to go dirty a whole entire another glass for a sip of milk?
Why you gotta dirty the milk jug with your germ?
How is it dirtying? Who's? I kiss my daughter, so she gets, you know, little kisses from mama. My husband and I obviously have swapped other bodily fluids before. Can I even say that? I don't even know if I can say that. Maybe 2. Do what?
You kissed your dog.
Okay, we'll do that. So yeah, I do kiss my dog. Are you saying that's why it's?
Well, that's part of it, but it's just too many germs.
I just don't understand. I don't get it. I'm not dirtying a cup for 2 swigs of milk. I'm not doing it. All right? I'm not doing it. You can't make me. None of you can make me. My husband yelled at me the other day. By the way, he does hate it. He hates it. And he was in the middle of doing something. Actually, he was yelling at the girls. They were doing something. And so he stops and he looks up. He goes, "You did not just do that." And I was like, ooh. I totally just got yelled at. Next thing, my husband and I are BFFs. I mean, I'm BFFs with Kristen. But my husband and I are best friends, and we're that couple that could be together 24/7, and it's totally fine. We could work together. Actually, we did used to work together a long time ago, and we had a hard time adjusting, actually, when we weren't working together anymore, because we genuinely like each other that much, and we get along, and it's fun. Now, don't get me wrong. There are still plenty of times I want to punch him in the face, okay? All right? There are. Because we have those moments like every other couple. But no, we really like each other. If you want to check back in about a year, I'll give you an update. All right.
Your turn. I'll give you the shirt off of her back. She's very, very kind and giving, but she would then teach you how to afford your own shirt.
Yes.
She's all about helping you, but she wants to teach you to be able to help yourself at the same time.
Is that annoying sometimes?
No, not at all.
Is this because I made you sign up for Ebates?
It's possible.
Kristen was not using Ebates, and she's like, oh, I'll get around to it, I'll get around to it. I said, can I please just go create an account for you? I'll do it for you. So I went ahead and I did it for her. And did you already get your first check?
I did for $7.26.
$7.26 more than you had before now, isn't it? Hmm?
That's right.
All right. So, moving on. I'm a klutz. I am not graceful in any way, shape, or form. If there is one little thing on the floor and everything else is clear, I'll find a way to trip over that thing somehow, some way. I spill food on me every time I eat. Is that klutz or slob? Tricky. Is it klutz or slob? I don't know. I'm that too. Do what?
I'm going with klutz.
Yeah, klutz. But I have bruises all over my legs from running into things, and it's an ongoing joke with my husband because he'll be like, geez, just the other day, he's like, where did that come from? That is so nasty looking. And I'm like, well, I walked, the cabinet that had the hutch thing down, I walked into the corner of it. I wasn't, paying attention. He's like, my God. So the ongoing joke is I take pictures, and I have a really good defense if things ever go bad, that he obviously has been battering me for years. No, I'm kidding. And let me say this. I said that before. I thought, I'm not making domestic violence. Domestic violence is not a joke. I do not mean to offend anyone. I'm sorry, but it was just, a little probably poorly placed joke. Anyway, all right.
Well, my twin, Melissa, thinks that those of us that shower in the morning are nasty because we get into bed dirty.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Go ahead. Wrong, why?
You are wrong because I'm not nasty when I get into bed, and my hair would be all over the place if I had to shower in the morning.
Oh my God, I'm just saying, you have gone the whole, okay, so you shower in the morning, you go the whole entire day, you do this, you do that, and the whole funk of the day is on you, and then you just crawl in your bed? Ew. No. Huh?
I wash my sheets.
Every day?
Well, not every day, but I'm not filthy, dirty, nasty.
I know, there's something about it that bothers me. I like to be nice and clean before I go to bed. I'm all nice and clean and fresh and I don't know. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Do you know that you sweat when you sleep?
Yes, I understand that.
But I'd have to shower in the morning again.
How much are you sweating?
I'm just saying, it's nasty. You gotta get up and get fresh.
I feel fresh because I just got fresh 8 hours before.
Whatever. What's your next one?
Fine. I guess I'll go off the heels of the last one in that I have a tendency to put my foot in my mouth a lot. Yeah, because, a lot of times I speak before I think, and that filter that is supposed to be there from your brain to your mouth, I'm convinced I was not equipped with one. Ever. But at the same time, I don't mind that because at least I'm being honest, at least you're getting a real react. I don't know. But yeah, so, and I when I do and say things, it's never to be mean or hurtful or harmful. It's just, I have a crude sense of humor. I do. I do. That's it. Here, look. Here's a drink to wash down my foot. And by the way, it's not cocktails. It is Diet Pepsi with a lot of lip crap on there. All right, not the point. Go on.
Okay. Melissa is a fantastic mama to all of her children, her own as well as her stepchildren, and she loves her stepchildren as though she gave birth to them.
I do. They're awesome. All four of them little nuggets. I love them.
Much so. She's an awesome mom.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. That's my favorite thing. It means a lot. Thank you. I'll give you that $40 for saying that later. I will just PayPal that to you. I'm kidding. Okay, so on the good mama part, I'll go to where I'm a bad mom. My daughter, Sophia, is getting her teeth in. And she's gotten her bottom ones in and the top ones have come in. And she starts grinding them together. And I cannot be around her. I cannot be around her. I will literally, she starts doing it, my husband is there, I will pick her up and I'll be like, take this, and I will have to leave the room. Or if she's right by me, I will stick my finger in her mouth, like, here, bite on this. Or I probably would put a pen just this way in her mouth, just for a second, but I would hold it. Because it's the worst sound I've ever heard in my entire life. I can handle nails on a chalkboard. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't talk about it anymore. I'm not okay. I'm not all right. All right. Not okay.
Moving on.
I'm okay.
Melissa lives in the heart of country music. She listens to and loves rap. Oh yes, it's true. Drake and all of it, the lot.
What up? I'm just kidding. I am totally kidding. I am totally But say I love rap music. I love all music. I listen to The Doors, I listen to Zeppelin, I listen to pop, I listen to all, but there's a special place in my heart for rap music. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. I genuinely love it though. Love it. All right.
It's true.
Next, I am, and for those of you who are as well, you'll know what I'm going to say, or you'll know what I mean. I am an ID addict. You know what that is? The ID channel, where they just run like 48 hours and murder mysteries and yada yada yada. I am obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot get enough. I could watch it 24/7, and I pretty much do. And my joke between my husband is, because he's like, God, watch something else. I'm like, murder is calming. Murder is calming. And that's not to be twisted. It's just, I like getting the bad guy. I like seeing the bad guy go away. Love it. So, yeah, ID addict.
Alrighty then. My twin, my BFF, Melissa, she loves to show me disorganization just to watch me play. And we mentioned this on my channel. I think she leaves cupboard doors open in her kitchen when we Skype, because we Skype on a daily, every other daily basis, just to see if I'm going to say something.
No.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
it's not.
No, it's not. I do. I do. It's fun. I was born in Canada. I was born in Niagara Falls, Canada, and I am a U.S. citizen. No, I do not have dual citizenship. My mother, who apparently is a procrastinator as well, when she moved to the States, she didn't change doctors. She just kept her doctor over there in Canada. Since she was pregnant with me, you know, it's not like giving birth. It would be something that would happen and you needed to get somewhere. Yeah, she went to her doctors in Canada over the border, and therefore I was born in Canada, which makes paperwork super duper fun, because I'm like, yeah, I was born in Canada, but I'm not a Canadian, because my mother and father were U.S. citizens at the time. So it's much like if you're on vacation in the Caribbean and you're pregnant and you happen to have your baby there early, well, your baby's not Caribbean baby, or whatever, you know, it's still a U.S. citizen. So
that's news to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, at least that's the way it used to be. If I'm wrong, gang, tell me. I don't know. But my husband, so now he will joke all the time, especially with the elections coming up, because he and I are very much into, we go back and forth and talk about election stuff, but we have very similar views, and just not political. But the point is, he'll be like, really, Frenchie? Shut up, Frenchie. Your opinion doesn't even matter, Frenchie. And I'm like, oh, my damn. So yeah, I was born in Canada.
All right. Melissa has been through more crap in her life, which has made her one of the strongest women I have ever met.
Thank you.
True story. See, I get a little mushy here and there, but it's true.
I know, that's very sweet of you. And we'll just move on, because the crap that has happened is not important. Plastic surgery. I think Kristen knew this. And because I'm that open of a person, I completely believe in plastic surgery. For me, let me say, for me, do you hear me? I'm not advocating that you go out there and go have plastic surgery. If it's right for you, go crazy. But please do not go. I can't, that's my decision. It's for me. So again, I'm not saying that plastic surgery is right for you. But I have Botox on and off since I was 27. And I have not Botoxed in a couple of years. I'm going to again though, because I can't deal. I can't deal. If it's going to be a billboard, at least it's going to be a nice smooth billboard with no wrinkles in there. But, and you know, I believe in little fixes along the way so that you don't have to have a major overhaul. Because I'm not growing old gracefully. I'm not going to do it. And nobody here can make me. I'm not doing it. So, yes, I'm totally cool with plastic surgery.
So Miss Melissa thinks that glitter equals good, And she also thinks that pink is the only color that matters.
It is. What do you mean, thanks? It is. That's it? That's it?
That's all I got.
Well,
It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
yeah, it speaks that I'm awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm awesome. Okay, so I have had, again, piggybacking on the surgery, the plastic surgery, I have had a plethora of surgeries. I feel like I've had more surgeries in my life than any one person should. I had my tonsils removed when I was 4, and this scar right here, I had a tumor in my thyroid, and that was taken out when I was 12, and it was benign. And then I had a little augmentation, and that was in 04. And then in 06, I had back surgery. I had what's called an ALIF. It's called an anterior lumbar interbody fusion. And what they did, long story short, the last disc in the bottom of my spine was crushed, and they went in through my front, scooped my guts aside, and took that disc out and put some donor bone in there, and it was crazy, painful, horrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but I'm ship-shape, kind of almost like new again, kind of. But yeah, I just feel like, how many surgeries is one person going to have? Wow.
See, that all that ties into you being very strong.
Oh,
Melissa is super loyal, very sweet. But let's go back to the loyal part, because some of you may know, if you happen to be subscribed to my channel, that I'm a huge Packer fan. I love football. I love the sport. I love my Packers. Melissa claims to be a Bear fan and a Vandy fan, but not because she likes the sport or likes the, but because her husband likes the Bears and likes Vandy, and therefore she does.
I did.
Well, yes. So she's so in that way, in many other ways, obviously she's very loyal. But I felt the need to throw that in there.
You're saying way sweeter stuff than I said on yours.
Well, I'm just sweeter than you are.
Now you're making me look shallow and crap. I'm just kidding.
Not at all.
Fine. No, that was very sweet. Yeah, I married into it, so yeah, go Vandy, go Bears, whatever. I don't know. No, yeah, yay. Next.
What time is the Bear game on today, Melissa?
You know, it's at that time that the football game starts.
She doesn't even know.
Why do I have to know?
Because if you're a fan, you would know. All right.
I know that my husband will come out in the living room, sit on the couch, and turn it on when it's on.
How are you going to do that if you don't know what time it's on?
He knows. Oh, he knows. He's not missing a Bears game. He knows.
He's a fan.
He is. He's a fan. Lucky me. Lucky girl. Okay, what, I have to come up with 2 more? I'm gonna come up with it. Yeah, completely random. I love office supplies. Love office supplies. I love pens and papers, and I love organizational stuff, even though I don't really apply it to my life very much, but I'm working on it. But I get giddy when I walk into like an Office Depot, an Office Max. I love all things office supplies, and I don't understand where that came from, but I do. I really do.
Me too. I know that shocks you.
Yeah.
So my last one, I'm gonna kind of do 2 in 1. My last one is that Melissa does not take no for an answer. Case in point, when we were walking down the streets of Chicago, someone
Shut up!
And, you know, if you guys happen to watch Melissa's other channel, which you should, it's 30 Plus and More, she talks about samples and all the time, so she loves samples. So this guy was handing out these samples of, I don't even know, Woolite something?
It's Woolite Dark. It's Woolite Dark. It's for your dark clothes.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's a good sample. It's a huge sample.
Right, whatever. So the guy's like, do you want some? I'm like, no, I'm good. Because I'm more of a, no, I'm good kind of a gal. She's like, yeah, okay. She's like, what do you mean you don't want those? You want those samples? Go get those samples. You need those samples. We're not moving until I took the samples.
Right.
Oh, by the way, that was in August.
I hate you. Whatever. Seriously?
And my final thing, even because I don't really get one more, but my final thing is that she lives way too far away from Wisconsin.
Aw, and I agree with that. I completely agree. We need to live closer to each other, but then I've joked with her before. If we did, people would start to ask some questions because we would seriously be together all the time. all the time. And people would be like, that's not normal. It's a little bizarre. So, but it's cool. Oh, my computer's like plug in or find another power source. Finally, lastly. Is that how, am I saying it right, Kristen?
Yes, that's correct.
You'll get that if you go watch her 25 things. You know how people strive to be better parents than their parents were? And I think everybody wants that. So from the time I was in a crib and from the time I was a baby, I have watched The Young and the Restless. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is a soap opera here in the States, or maybe it's in Canada too. I don't know. It's The Young and the Restless though. Very popular soap opera. Been watching it since I was in a crib. This is a long time ago. It's about 36 years ago. Okay, it's been on a long time. So I still watch it to this day, and you know, you want to break the cycle and all that. Oh no. My little nugget watches The Young and Restless. And every time the opening starts, the music, she'll stop what she's doing and turn and look, and she'll be like, ah. So I have managed to successfully, in 1 year, have my daughter addicted to a soap opera. And feeling like a pretty good parent about that. So that's it. Random. Those are the 25 things. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please go check out Kristen's video. I'm going to link it. We did the same thing, except it was about Kristen. So I had a good time with this, and she's got some pretty good ideas. I appreciate it, twin.
Anytime.
All right. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Bye.